Hi.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Jeez.
I know Karen.
Hi guys, it's me, Karen, and today I have my husband, Leo. You guys, a couple of you guys are curious what his perspective is on being a new dad. Oh, also, I forgot to mention we have Deb here. Hi, Debbie. She's staring at herself. You're a cute girl, aren't you?
Yes.
Before we even started, she already spat up on herself. So this cute outfit is already soiled, but it's okay. She's a baby. Stuff like that happens all the time. So today we have Leo here. He's my hubby.
Hello.
He's gonna be answering some of the questions you guys asked him on my Instagram. Basically, it's just about what is it like being a new father, how he's felt about my pregnancy, what he thought of my pregnancy body and postpartum body, all the juicy stuff. So let's just get right into the video.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull up the questions here on Instagram. So Maria Nicanor asks, what moment are you both most looking forward to experiencing with Dove? And for me, you know, I'm really excited about the whole journey to see the whole timeline, like the progress. I'm not sure if there's any particular moment per se, but if I were to choose, it would be probably our first family trip to Tokyo, to Japan. I think Japan has a special place in our hearts. It's just a place that we go to get inspired, to enjoy culture, enjoy food, and it's just a place I want to share with Dove. It's a special place for us. And I'd love to see Dove, you know, have her first sushi out there, or her first like yakitori, or wearing a kimono, running around in Kyoto. And so I think that for me is like a kind of favorite moment. Okay, so Miss Bunch asks, what are his top 3 tips for being a new dad, and what are some things he didn't expect? Okay, so top 3 tips. I think number one is use your time, because when we weren't parents, free time kind of felt like a luxury. Like I had a lot of it to kind of like spread around, but now it's really limited. And so if you need to pack the bag, pack the bag. If you need to make dinner, don't wait on the couch for 5 minutes like I used to do. Make dinner.
Meaning no procrastination.
No procrastination at all. The number 2 tip to being a new dad is just to have patience, because you're not gonna know everything. You will have a steep learning curve. You've never done this in your entire life. And I don't think there's any amount of reading or preparation that you can really do when your child arrives for the first night and you need to change a really poopy diaper. You know, you just kind of have to plunge headfirst and be patient with yourself, be patient with others, be kind to yourself, because it's a steep learning curve. Number 3 is your significant other has gone through a lot to deliver your child. And so I think there are moments to remember that, you know, mama needs her love too. She needs to relax. She you know, maybe if we had split chores beforehand, you know, maybe take a little bit more or do all of them if you're there. Just to let mom, you know, take a breather, to relax. She's been 9 months of making a beautiful child. So have patience, you know? Have patience with mama and treat her right. Treat her right. Yeah.
Treat her right.
So something that I didn't expect. I didn't expect to be this tired. We're very tired. I didn't expect to rely this much on caffeine as we are now. I'm addicted to caffeine now.
I got an espresso machine because I became a mom. I didn't drink coffee before.
We just gotta do things.
Yeah.
Just gotta do it. Wake up, do it. Caffeine helps.
Yes, true.
Next question.
I have a question for you, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh.
How do you feel about my postpartum body?
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I'm sorry if I'm a little too like...
Wait, Dove is here.
I know Dove's here. Okay. I find you very beautiful. Before, of course, you were obviously very beautiful. And afterwards, I just love you, love your body more each and every day. I think you're the love of my life. Like there's no body that you would have that I wouldn't love anyway. But we're speaking specifically toward your postpartum body. Ooh, I love it. I think we could just leave it at that.
Stop.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, moving on.
Dove is here.
Dove is here. Dove seems more attached to mommy right now. Does this ever make you feel jealous? Asks Bunnywink. No, because I know mama is favorite. Mama's number one. When I need someone, I'm sorry, dad. I love you. You know I love you. But I'm calling out mama. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take it personal. Like, I'm a mama's boy. So I know that mama has a special place in all of our hearts. I'll have a special place in her heart too. So I'm not jealous about that. You know, she'll have a special relationship, friendship, childhood with us.
I mean, she's so small right now. The first year, I'd say they're all mama's boy, mama's girl. Mama knows best when they're so small. I feel like when she gets older, she'll be daddy's girl because she'll want to have fun and dad's silly and mom is more of a caretaker, so I think it kind of like goes back and forth as she grows bigger.
Nicely said. Okay, next question. Does Dove's poop still scare you?
Scares me.
Maybe scare isn't the word. Repulse? Definitely. When that's been marinating for a minute and like in the trash can.
Oh yeah, when it's in the little in the trash can.
Even if it's like the ubi pail, it's like a airtight pail. You put all this,
so bad.
It still smells terrible when you take that out.
Sorry, Dove.
Maybe I am scared of it. Yeah, it is like.
It's stinky, Dove.
Traumatizing.
She's got something up her mouth. Did she swallow it?
M. Schultz asks, do you admire Karen a lot for birthing little Dove? Yeah, of course, because you went through something that I can never experience. It was tremendous effort on your part. Just the mood swings, the cravings, the constant, even just drawing blood in all of those tests. I
you hate, but
I have a fear of needles, so it's like, even though I have like all these tattoos, it's like, I hate getting my blood drawn. So went to every single appointment. Dude, there was this one appointment where I got so lightheaded because they were taking her blood. I had to sit on the ground because I was about to faint. It was like, it was kind of crazy. And so with that being said, I admire everything that Karen had to do to deliver Dove. And now she's here. We're gonna pause for a moment. I think it's Dove's nap time. You can see she's a little fussy. So we're gonna pause real quick. We'll be right back.
Okay guys, we're back. Dove is in her crib and we're monitoring her through the Cubo camera and the iPad. So let's get the questions rolling. This is a funny question. When did you realize you were an actual father? Irbsley. Sorry if I butchered your username.
After she was born, to be honest, I think there's a phrase that mothers are moms the moment they find out that there's a life in you. And fathers become fathers when they see their child. And that's not to say I wasn't a dad during the 9 months, but I think that there's something special about carrying the child and you feel immediately connected. For me, it was like, oh my God, she's here. I'm a dad. And that enormity hit me when I saw her face for the first time. When she was born, that's when I was like, I'm a dad.
Let's see. This is a funny question too. So Ariana Grams asked, was the pregnant belly a hindrance to sexy time? Wait, you answer and I'll answer.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
It was, and it was more mental than anything. We had going to an OBGYN, and he was really advocating us to continue having sex, that it was healthy, that it was fine, even if Karen's belly was really big. But mentally for me, I was like, yo, my daughter's already in there. Like, I know her. I've seen her face, dude. We did the 3D ultrasound and I've seen her face. So how can I, in good conscience, continue with this activity? I couldn't do it, dude. Sorry, I'm getting so hyped about it. But that was just the reality of the situation for me. It was like mentally, like physically, I'm sure it's perfectly fine. The doctor was telling us go for it, but mentally I was just not there.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, I think it's different for every pregnant woman, but some pregnant women, their libido is higher while they are pregnant because of the hormones. And I feel like for me, I had a higher libido, but it was just really uncomfortable because physically there was a hindrance because of the belly. I'm just glad I'm not pregnant anymore. Didn't really like it. Was not my thing. Okay, so following up the next question.
Okay.
Seth Jess asked, how about sex after birth?
It's great.
Okay, I mean, that's all we gotta say.
I like it. I
feel like we should get into a whole video about this.
Okay, yeah.
Later
that could be a
on.
whole video.
Yeah. For you, it's great, but for me, it's a whole different situation.
Right.
And then we'll get into that in a different video because today it's about you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. So special.
Catchom asks Leo, how are you keeping things equal or doing more to help out in raising a child?
I think one perspective that new dads should adopt is that your wife has been doing work already for 9 months. And so in that regard, like the scale is already tipped. Like the scale's already tipped. You know what I mean? You got to show up and do the work because your wife's going to be tired. Your significant other is going to be tired from delivering the baby. And so I already owe her 9 months worth of work, which means I'm already taking care of the poopiest of diapers in the beginning.
Thank you for doing that, by the way. I was like, okay, babe, she pooped.
Right. And it's like...
But I mean, like, I take care of them too. It's just...
Absolutely. Karen does a lot. Karen does a lot. So I don't want to be like tooting my own horn. Ooh, I'm doing all this work.
But you do take care of the diapers a lot. I think you take care of the poop most of the time.
Mm-hmm. The bag situation, like if we're going out, make sure her bag is packed.
Oh yeah,
there's ready-made formula, diapers, she has everything she needs.
What you do most of the time is like all the administrative stuff, you know?
Right.
Washing the bottles, packing the diaper bag when we go out, making sure everything is in there.
Laundry. Making sure we have burp cloths available right next to our
taking out the
feeding
diaper,
station.
trash, making the bottle. Because most of the time my hands are full with her.
Yeah.
And I think
she prefers mommy right now. And so it doesn't make sense to have her cry on me when she'll be calm on you. And then I can go off and do all these other tasks and help out. So we're not frantic and we're, you know.
Like you run the bath and I give her the bath.
Exactly.
Kind of like that. And then we dress her together.
Right. You put in the left arm, I put in the right arm. Like literally, like it's pretty half right now.
Yeah, literally like that. And then
we actually even swap off who sleeps on what side of the bed.
Oh yeah.
Because Dove sleeps on the left side of the bed. And so the person that directly sleeps next to her is the person that wakes up and maybe puts the pacifier into her mouth if she's crying, or that soothes her.
Yeah, or in the middle of the night,
her.
like if she's making the bottle at 4 a.m., I'm feeding the bottle at 4 a.m.
Right.
Or flipped-flopped
if I'm on the other side of the bed.
Yeah. So it's pretty equal.
It's pretty equal. Yeah.
The only thing I'd say is like because she prefers mom right now, I handle her physically more.
Right.
But
Definitely.
there's so much like back things that if you're not here and out getting coffee or something, then it's just me and her, and she's hungry, she's crying. I'd be holding her with one arm and then making the formula with the other.
Right.
It's just a lot harder when we're not in this together. So I don't know how we kind of came up with this system, but it just happened and it works. I love it.
I love it too. Yay.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Yay us. Next question.
Last question.
No, two more. Three more.
One
three
more. Two more.
Okay.
Okay, I want to ask you this.
Okay.
Summer.l asks Leo, how did you feel when you saw Dove for the first time?
Whoa. It was amazing. Your life isn't no longer about yourself, right? And I felt like I had such petty desires in a way. Not necessarily petty, but materialistic things don't seem as shiny anymore. Certain values, like spending quality time and being here, being present, came to the forefront as opposed to, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna accomplish this, I'm gonna do that. It became more about being here.
Living in the moment.
Living in the moment. And so the first time I saw her, it was a moment. It was like my life changed. Every time I look at her, it's a well of like everlasting joy.
Plus, she looks exactly like you.
It's kind of weird. That's not weird, I guess, but like it is kind of weird.
I remember the first month when she came back and she looks exactly like you.
That was crazy.
I would be like, oh my god, you literally made another person that's just like you.
I'm Big Dove.
You're Big Dove and she's Little Leo. Same eyebrows, same eyes. The only
she has your lips
is, like,
though.
Yeah, down here, the other part of the face is like me, but the eyes make up. It's like the windows to the soul. So she looks like you.
Facts. I loved it. I mean, it was definitely a life-changing moment, and my heart grew so full when I saw her for the first time.
Me too.
Last question?
Yeah. Last question we have is, what's the best thing about being a dad? Asks C&D Coon.
There's so much, but I think the best thing is bringing joy to another person. You know, we lived pretty great lives up until this point, you know? Like we've been fortunate enough to travel. been fortunate enough to work on some cool things, right? The best part about being a dad is that we can pass on these experiences, pass on just a literal embodiment of our love. That is who she is. And so I think the best part of being a dad is just having a daughter, having that child. I don't know. It's like self-evident in a way. It's like the best part about being a dad is being a dad. And it's almost inexplainable.
How about like a moment?
Best moment?
Yeah, like a best moment. I have one off the top of my head. It's like
in the mornings.
Yeah, that's
in the
my
mornings,
favorite.
when she looks at you and she
opens
smiles.
her eyes, wakes up, first thing she sees is like you. Dude, she could be like just staring and like babbling by herself. And then when you peer over her bassinet and she sees she locks eye contact with you and recognizes you and smiles the gummiest smile. It's the cutest thing. And every morning she does the same thing.
Everything else melts away. Like the whole world
know.
doesn't matter
So
at that
cute.
moment when she smiles at you. It's perfect. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's amazing.
That's the best moment. Best part of being a mom right now, too.
Thank you so much for all your questions. It was really enjoyable to sit here and talk with you all. Had a lot of fun. Catch me on the Instagram.
At Shop by Leo. And if you guys want to check out Dove's Instagram, it's Dove Orion. I run the account, he runs the account. We just post like moments of Dove because there's already enough on my Instagram and I want like static photos on her Instagram. So if you guys want to check out her cute like baby pictures, check that one out. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye.